The man never expected that after his death, he would be reborn only to find himself in the body of a goblin. On his second day in this new life, the elder of the tribe gave him a name, Goburin. The old goblin handed him food and left without another word. By the third day, something unbelievable happened. Goburin, who had been an infant, suddenly grew into the form of a boy in his early teens. The speed at which goblins matured was absurd. Still, Goburin thought of the life he had lost, accused of a crime he didn't commit, and swore that no matter what body he had now, he would live this second life to the fullest. On the fourth day, the elder, Gobai, gathered the newborn goblins and announced that this would be the last day he provided food. From now on, they would have to hunt for themselves. Goburin stepped outside the village for the first time, gazing at the strange plants and animals of this world. With his memories of a previous life, he adapted quickly. He even managed to trick the strongest goblin, Gobakichi, into hunting alongside him. Together, they targeted a horned rabbit. Goburin had Gobakichi chase it down while he set an ambush ahead. Their teamwork worked, and they claimed their first kill. But when Goburin picked up the rabbit's horn, strange words suddenly appeared in his mind. He didn't understand them at first and pushed the thought aside. On the fifth day, they hunted again. Goburin used the rabbit's horn as a weapon, which made the hunt far easier. When he picked up another horn, the strange words appeared again. This time, when he ate the rabbit's meat, the words came with a voice, skill acquired, hare's agility. Goburin froze. He realized it, his unique ability from his past life, Devour, had carried over. It allowed him to consume anything iron, poison, flesh and sometimes gain abilities from what he ate. In his old world, it was considered an extremely rare gift. He hadn't carried over the powers he'd once absorbed, but even so, having Devour again was a miracle. And in this world filled with far greater monsters, it could become his greatest weapon. By the sixth day, word of Goburin's hunting prowess spread. Even Gabumi, the most beautiful goblin in the tribe, admired him. Compared to the others who had been killed by horned rabbits the day before, Goburin made it look easy. Gabumi gazed at him with sparkling eyes, calling him smart and strong. Gobakichi, on the other hand, asked what she thought of him only to be brushed off as ordinary. Goburin, who found Gabumi charming as well, invited her to join their next hunt. Rain delayed their plans, so Goburin used the time to sneak into the tribe's treasure store, hoping to find materials for weapons. Instead, he stumbled upon something unsettling, a group of human women locked away. He didn't need to ask why they were there, he already knew. But as a goblin now himself, he decided not to dwell on it. Gobai's voice cut through his thoughts. He told Goburin that if he kept hunting at this pace, his level might break through soon. Confused, Goburin followed Gobai's instructions to tap his own head. Numbers appeared before his eyes, level 86. Gobai explained that once a goblin reached level 100, they could evolve into a higher species. Only one in dozens ever achieved it. Even Gobai, who looked like an elder, was only 20 years old. Goblins simply matured too fast. By the 8th day, with Gabumi joining as support, their hunts became even more efficient. Gabumi handled logistics, Gobakichi acted as the vanguard, and Goburin delivered the killing blows. Together, they slew a venomous serpent. When Goburin ate the snake's flesh, he acquired multiple skills at once: heat sense, venomous spear, poison resistance, aura perception, and serpent's eye. The strength of the serpent was far above his own. For 2 more days, their hunts continued, until on the 11th day they discovered a cave. Inside, swarms of bat-like monsters nearly overwhelmed them. If not for Goburin's newly gained serpent's eye which countered the bats' movements, they would have all died right there. Feasting on the bats, Goburin acquired even more abilities tied to echolocation and flight. But as the 3 of them celebrated their survival, they didn't realize that other goblins, starving and envious, had been watching them. Jealousy was beginning to take root.